the Seattle Kraken are expanding their footprint far beyond the city, growing the game across Alaska, Idaho, Montana, Oregon, and Eastern Washington through learn-to-play programs and even youth hockey roadshows. To dig into how it all works, here's Kraken Senior Director of Fan Development, Kyle Boyd. Hi again.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thanks for being here. So, Kraken, you really have a commitment to the fans, and it doesn't just happen right here in the Pacific Northwest. Explain.
Yeah, absolutely. Our goal is to make sure that we're connecting with fans all over the region, as you mentioned, Alaska, Idaho, Montana, Oregon, Eastern Washington, and making sure that all of those hockey fans throughout the Pacific Northwest can fall in love with our brand, the Seattle Kraken, and cheer for us.
Absolutely. More fans, the merrier, for sure. And I want to highlight a few of these programs and how the Kraken really are showing up in the communities. We're starting with NHL Learn to Play. Please explain what this program's all about.
Yeah, we know that kind of getting access to hockey and getting kind of your foot in the door, as it were, can be a bit challenging. And so one of the things that we're really committed to, and the league is as a whole, is making sure that we expand access for kids and for youth and for families. And so we have a program called NHL Learn to Play for kids who've learned to skate, but now they're ready to learn to play hockey. And so they get a free set of gear when they sign up.
Free gear?
Free gear. And so it's a program that we're running in Spokane, Coachella Valley with our Firebirds affiliate team, and out in Montana, Idaho as well. So it's expanding, and we run a program in Alaska. So it's been great, and it's taking off.
Wow, that's so amazing to get free gear, because sometimes just that accessibility for kids to have that is important. Youth hockey roadshows. This sounds fun. Tell me more.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we have a great youth hockey association here in Seattle, amazing coaches and leaders and trainers, and we really want to make sure that they're able to share some of their expertise with communities all over the Pacific Northwest. So we've taken some of our leaders up to Alaska to work with youth hockey associations up that way, obviously out to Eastern Washington, down to Oregon, and so those associations are able to connect with our local leaders, and they're able to kind of take some tips and tools and tricks and help grow the game in their community.
Wow. Watch parties. I had no idea you guys did this.
Yeah, I mean, through a great partnership with Tegna, we're able to leverage some of our regional television stations and bring together our fans all over the Pacific Northwest. So we take some of our broadcasters, our mascot, and encourage fans to come out when we're out in Spokane or down in Portland to take part in an amazing watch party experience. So we are able to kind of highlight some of their local hockey traditions, whether that's some of the WHL teams that play in those communities, as well as celebrate all of our local fans. So it's really bringing the Kraken experience out to those communities.
Yeah. And then Kraken games, I hear there's even an opportunity to learn at Climate Pledge Arena.
Yeah, of course we want to go out and be present in so many communities around the Pacific Northwest, but we know that there's no place quite like Climate Pledge Arena.
The hub.
And so we want to make sure that those youth and families have the opportunity to come and join us at CPA for a game. We're able to bring out a full team and of course their parents and guardians, and they're able to get on the ice during an intermission, do a shootout or a game, and feel that real NHL experience in an NHL building.
How long have you been working with the Seattle Kraken? And it feels like you just love your job. Like, you can feel your passion.
Yeah, I do love it. I grew up playing myself, so
Really?
I've played my whole life, and it's been amazing to be able to be in this position to help grow it for so many other youth and families. I've been in the position for about 7 years now, so joined the organization before we were even the Kraken. It was NHL Seattle back then, and even then the organization had a real commitment to making sure that as we grew as an organization, that we made sure that youth hockey and the opportunity grew for all of our communities.
Yeah, and I would imagine traveling to all of these incredible places like you get to do and seeing this fan base grow year over year, that's got to be a pretty amazing feeling to actually see the work you're doing working.
Yeah, I mean, it's been amazing to see how many people have fallen in love with hockey who are new to the game. Obviously, we have many dedicated hardcore fans who've been with us from the beginning, but they've brought family and friends and neighbors and so many others into our universe. And I think that's been one of the things that really kind of resonates with me as a person who's grown up in the game, but really wants to see it continue to grow. So I think that's been one of the things that's most rewarding when you're out in a community event or at a watch party or in a local ice rink and having parents or young people come up to you and talking about some of their favorite Kraken memories, falling in love with, Bowie, the mascot, whatever it might be that has gotten them into and excited about hockey.
Yeah. What do you want people to know about Seattle Kraken as an organization and all the events and work that you guys do behind the scenes, not just, watching the games with their favorite players? universe.
Yeah, I think one of the things that we want to know, what we definitely want people to know is that, we are reliant on them to be great ambassadors of our game as well. We spend a lot of time thinking about how we can engage a lot of our fans and find great ways to celebrate the work that they're doing in their local community. I think that's one of the things that we're always thinking about kind of behind the scenes, is not just planning an event that, puts our brand out there in a really positive way, but how are we helping to bring community members together and help them celebrate and connect with one another. So as we do that, we of course want people to feel like they can encourage and bring other folks into this universe.
Well, it was so much fun talking to you, Kyle. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.